Hey, dude, guess what I just found out I can do?
Hold on real quick. Hey, let me call you back in a little while, alright? Okay, bye.
This is freaking amazing. Ready?
Okay. How do you do that?
You just open your mouth.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You messing with me. Let me try it. I'm gonna try it, alright?
Alright.
If you wanna be my lover, you gotta get with my...
No, dude, you're not like that, not like that. You gotta do it like this.
Okay, I got it now. I got it.
Alright, well, let's just do session 10, man. Let's just do session 10.
Okay.
So anything happened to you at work this week?
Yeah, actually. I was at work, wearing my work outfit, and I look pretty stand up in it. I look decent fellow. I look very well presented. And so I'm standing there, and this girl comes in. She's kind of cute. So I go over and like right when I open my mouth to hit on her, I like try to flirt with her, get her number, I like squirt myself in the eye with perfume. Right?
Well, how did you squirt yourself in the eye with perfume?
I don't even know. Like I squeezed it.
Okay.
I don't. And so like I'm standing there, and I'm like my face is like, I felt like I was being eaten by acid or something. Like my eye was turning red and junk, and I felt like an idiot. So I turned, like I'm like, oh god. And she's like, hey, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah, I'm cool. And like because I can't see out of half my face, I like knock over a tower of merchandise, and it was ridiculous because that was the most embarrassed I think I've ever been at that job.
Did you talk to her, like, like after you did all that, it's like, come comfort me, I'm embarrassed. Did she say anything to you?
No.
She didn't? That was the end of the...
You don't understand. I'm invisible, alright? Like, I'm not talking like Clay Aiken, creepy, I'll watch you. I'm invisible. I'm not one of those noticeable fellows until I squirt perfume in my eye.
Yeah, exactly. So you brought attention to yourself, and that's when you should have went to her and been like, hey,
I did this for you?
To make me feel better, we should go have dinner.
No.
You don't think so?
That's the wrong kind of attention I want to bring to myself.
Okay. Well, I mean, if you see her again, at least you have something to talk about, right?
No, I'm not going to walk up and be like, hey, you remember that time when I squirted perfume in my eye when I was trying to hit on you?
I mean, she didn't know you were trying to hit on her. She just thinks you're an idiot.
Thanks.
I mean, you are kind of stupid.
That's uncalled for.
Okay, alright, I guess you're right. Alright, so I went and saw Public Enemy last weekend. And it is the new Johnny Depp movie. It is about a bank robber who... It's basically the story of his decline. I don't want to give too much away because I don't want to spoil the ending to people.
Wait, is it like Bonnie and Clyde, or?
Sort of. Yeah, that's what... The whole time I was watching, because I didn't know anything about this story previously to the movie, but it kind of reminded me of like a Bonnie and Clyde kind of deal. It was about a guy who, he's a bank robber, and, he's in his prime. He has connections. The police won't touch him because he's paying off the leaders. I mean, he can rob, and he says this himself, he can rob any bank at any time and get away with it. And, stuff falls apart at the end of the story, or even in the middle of the story, and he starts losing those connections. Bank robbery isn't as big of a fad, it's now betting. So, he starts losing his flow, and then he starts losing his members. So it was an okay movie. It was actually, to be honest, it was 2.5 hours long, and I felt every minute. It was
kinda
very
long.
slow pace. It was very slow pace. Looking back on it, it was an okay movie. But right when I got out, I was like, I didn't like it. Right after the movie, I was like, that was so long. But looking back, it was actually an okay story and a pretty good movie.
Yeah.
And of course, it has Johnny Depp in it. So, we all know how you feel about Johnny Depp.
Well, I really like how you just turned that around.
Well, I just remember one time you told me.
We all know you were going to say that it's got Johnny Depp in it, and you know he's a cute guy. I like going to see movies with him in it.
Okay. But I still remember, and don't deny this, Kyle. Remember that one time when you told me that Johnny Depp had a nice butt?
No, I never said that.
Yes, you did.
You're lying. You're lying. You're making junk up.
I'm not. You can't make that stuff up. You can't make
You're
it
lying.
up. What?
You're lying about me.
No, I'm not. Oh, okay, anyway, so you asked me a question earlier, and I thought it was perfect for the show. You asked me why the flavor of Gatorade is never the actual flavor. It's always the color. And what I mean by
Yes.
that is when somebody says, hey, what kind of Gatorade do you want? You say, the yellow. You know, you never say lemon lime.
Nope.
And I thought that was an interesting question because it's true. I didn't even know. And the blue one you said was called what? What was it called?
Frost.
Frost. Yeah. I never knew that. I never once knew that. It's always been the blue Powerade.
Yeah. I mean, nobody calls it by the flavor. I mean, you ask somebody, you know, you get done working out, you're ready to pump iron a lot, you know. You're saying, hey, you want a Gatorade? What flavor? Oh, I want the green one.
Yeah. Is there a green Gatorade even?
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know the flavor.
Yeah, I don't know
The flavor's green. I went to the Air Force recruiter today, talked to him, you know, everything's good, but I'm at my max weight. Like, I'm not overweight, but I'm at my max. And he's like, okay, you need to lose 7 pounds, which I don't understand. If I'm at my max weight, why do I need to lose weight? But regardless. So I come home and, you know, I'm thinking, okay, Jesse here tells me it's a good idea to put on a sweatsuit and run.
Yeah, to lose water weight. Wrestlers do that all the time.
Dude, it's like at least 99 degrees here during the day.
More sweat. More
Humidity
water.
is terrible. So I put you know some track pants on. I get my running shoes. I put those on. I put on a t-shirt. Then I put on a long sleeve shirt. And then I put on a sweatshirt. And I go running. So like I run down this dirt road that I live on. And I get to the end and I'm like, God, I can't do it again. So I walk back to my house. And, like, I get inside, and then it just hits me. I'm gonna puke.
Did you?
Yes! You made me puke, you jackass!
It was worth it.
You're a
It made
dick.
for a good story. It made for a good story. But no, you're supposed
You're
to do that. You're supposed to do that to lose water weight, so that because you have
I'm pretty sure I lost some liquid weight while I was busy throwing up.
All right, so you can't call me anything except thank you, Jesse. This is exactly what I needed to do.
You made
So
me
you're-
puke!
You're welcome, Kyle. You're welcome.
No, this is kind of making me mad, dude. Like it was your idea. And then I threw up, and you're like, oh, it's no big deal. You just threw up. You know, never mind that you could have gotten dehydrated or overheated and had a heat stroke. You threw up. You lost water weight. It's good.
You did. You lost weight. You're welcome. Do you not want to
Thanks.
impress the recruiters? Do you not want to lose your 7
I
pounds?
don't need to.
You don't need to lose your 7 pounds either? Then why are you working on it?
No, I don't need to impress the recruiter.
But you do need to lose that 7 pounds, right? And that's one way to do it. That's going to be the end of session 10. You can email us at TheJesseAndKyleShow@gmail.com, or you can send us something on Facebook at The Jesse and Kyle Show. Whoop.